Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Laker family, where the Lakers lost to a pathetic Washington Wizards team, 127 to 124 in overtime. The ice ball, whatever you want to call it, is still rolling on down the hill, and it's not looking good at this point. Uh, Especially without how we've looked without Anthony Davis. Uh, I, I I'm almost at a loss of words. Don't know what to say because it's just getting more frustrating and more frustrating by the game. Uh, and another game that we were supposed to win, regardless of no AD or no Schroeder. A game that we were supposed to easily win, and we were doing that. I felt we lost this game in the third quarter. The third quarter is where we lost this game. We had a commanding lead of like 17 points, and uh, we just started making mistake after mistake. And I can count how many times, like every time the Lakers don't completely finish a defensive possession. They might play stellar defense and don't corral the rebound, or the rebound slips out of their hand and goes out of bound, and you leave a couple of seconds left on the clock for the other team, and then it always seems like that team always makes us pay, for not corralling that rebound. They always make us pay for not corralling the rebound and finishing the defensive possession off, and it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. We started doing things like that. We didn't finish a possession. They got it, scored, and then we went down to the other end and was just jacking up way too many threes. This game, I think we shot like 44 threes. We have been atrocious from 3-point range as of late. So for us to think that we're the Golden State Warriors of old and keep jacking these threes is beyond me. And for the coach to allow that, we should have been attacking the paint this game. And that's why that 17-point lead collapsed, because we were doing dumb stuff like that, just jacking up pointless threes. When we easily had advantages inside, even with Anthony Davis going. LeBron James can score inside. Montrezl Harrell, to me, was the only one that was really exploiting the inside. He had a monster game tonight, 26 points and 9 rebounds. Um, to me, he was the only really effective Laker tonight. Yes, LeBron put up some good stats. I think it was like 31, 9, and 8, something like that. He had close to another triple double. But then he started offsetting that with the amount of threes that he pulled. And those are just bailout threes. And at this point, the defense would prefer LeBron James to take, because we all know LeBron James is like a streaky 3-point shooter. He might have a hot month from 3. He might have a cold month from 3. It's just when he has a hot month from 3, he's completely unguardable from a scoring aspect. He's still unguardable as far as being a floor general and making other things happen. But once his 3 ball is hot, he becomes like one of the best players of scoring wise. You know what I'm saying? So right now he's been in a rut. So that part is kind of taken away from his game and gives defenses a better opportunity of trying to choose a way to defend LeBron. So he was breaking from 3-point range, and then also he offset his assist. I think he had like 9 assists, something like that. He offset that with the 8 turnovers. So you might look at the positive stat line, but you're not looking at what's offsetting some of those good stats. So really, you can call it a subpar game, or a little bit above a subpar game from LeBron James, but nothing great. Um, if he cut out those, I think we win easily. But it wasn't just on him. It's still on. Some of this is on Frank Vogel. He continues to play Wesley Matthews. Um, he had like 26, 27 minutes and 0 points. 0 for 3 from the field. When you have THT only playing 16 minutes, he had 7 points, making things happen out there, playing well defensively. I don't understand it. I do not know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Frank Vogel right now. Um, So it was that part on the coaching staff, and also I felt like what's on the coaching staff is them not telling them to cut back on those 3-pointers, and because I mean, if I can see it, well, damn, how come you can't see it? 44 threes is ridiculous, especially against a trash team like the Wizards. I feel like we did an okay job on Russell Westbrook up until like the fourth quarter, and then OT. He started making some things happen. Because he was even looking trash at one point. He was like airballing layups and breaking mid ranges, breaking threes. But he kind of started cleaning his percentages up as the game went on. And that's what happened when you let a trash team like that stay alive. When you play around with your food and you let them hang around, then they start feeling like, oh, well, the Lakers don't want it. Let's take it. Let's take it. And that's the embarrassing part of it. And so if you're looking for an MVP, LeBron, you can't let things like this happen on your watch. And as of right now, I feel like he's lost the lead by a slight margin. Embiid has came and taken the lead because they go off of winning as well. You got to put up nice stats, and you got to produce wins with it too at the same time to kind of be mentioned in that MVP race. And it's not like he can't get back in it. And like I've told y'all before, it's not that big of a deal. If he doesn't, it would be nice to get it. I would like to see LeBron James add another MVP to his resume. But at the end of the day, we're more concerned about the health of Anthony Davis, the health of this team, and being, hitting on all cylinders come, the end of the season going into the postseason. And right now we're just looking bad. Chris Bouchard, I was just watching. He said he made a good point. We were struggling last year. We had our rough patches. Everything wasn't smooth. But we still ended up winning the championship. Everybody was thinking the Clippers were the best teams last year. Everybody thinking the Nets is the best team now. They quickly jumped off the Clippers bandwagon, and the few people that were on the Lakers bandwagon, they jumped off and ran to the Nets this year. Like the media naturally does. And so we still came through and won a chip last year. So and y'all remember in the bubble we struggled too. I think we only won 2 games or something like that in the bubble, and then we ended up just dominating the postseason. But you still don't want to take on these bad habits like this. Even though it's a regular season game, it's still kind of midway in the season. You still don't want to take these bad losses like this. It's not a good look. So I think we have to go one more game without Dennis Schroeder. The offense has not looked the same without Dennis Schroeder or Anthony Davis. Hopefully we can get Schroeder back and try to get some level of consistency on offense back, because we go long stretches. I thought we went some stretches with AD. No, we go some stretches now with not scoring on the offensive end. Kuzma started off hot and then got cold, like he did the last game. He started off hot, ended up cold. Got to find a way to keep Kuzma hot throughout the whole game. What was it? Morris had 7 points. Marc Gasol, I felt like he moved as well as he's ever going to move. Last night he was kind of sliding over on his rotations a little bit better than what he had been doing, making things rough, until our defense started kind of, really missing, making some miscues there going into the fourth quarter in OT. Our defense started kind of breaking down a little bit more there. So that's just not on one guy. It was everybody kind of missing assignments. Caruso, he played decent, but other than that, we got to play better. Point blank, we got to play. Losses like this can either send you down a spiraling path, or it can make you. It can build your character, and you learn from it, and then you skyrocket from it. So let's see what the Lakers do from here. But that's all I have today. Got to hurry up and get to work. And as always, thank y'all for watching, and I catch y'all on the next video. See y'all next time. Peace. Life in the fast lane.
speed of life and I can't slow down.